I'm 44 years old. I should know better. I studied martial arts for 8 years. I know the passive attitude, and I didn't use it. But I am addressing that. I am going into anger management.
Because of Father Michael's behavior, Mom Dina was left to manage Lindsay's career. But questions quickly arose about her parenting skills.
But I'm the no mom. I'm the one who says she can't show up for that. I have to cancel. I have to protect her.
But did she say no? Reports continually surfaced, labeling Dina as Lindsay's enabler.
If she wants to go out to a club, she's going to go. And if she were in college, you know, watch Real World. They're doing the same pretty much thing.
But were their parents planning their 21st birthday when they're 18? Dina was.
I just will have the biggest 21st birthday party because I can't wait until she's...
So, do the Lohans lead a typical family life?
You know, just, yeah, we're normal.
Far from it. And as she always does, Lindsay spoke openly and honestly in her 2005 video, Confessions of a Broken Heart, exposing, through lyrics, what life was really like growing up.
It's very personal for me, and I think it's important to kind of show to people how people have they've had such a different perception of the way I live my life and what's gone on in my life, that if I can use my music video to kind of show to people what really has gone on, as kind of offensive and vulgar as it may be, and volatile and aggressive, that's okay, because that happens, and I want younger people to know that as well. And at the same time, people think it's so glamorous in this business, but it's, you know, one of the concepts of the video is I'm in a lot of ball gowns in the video. It's like I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go, because I may have all of this visually, but, you know, inside, internally, if you don't have what you really want, nothing's really there. I feel like this is probably the best acting I've ever done. It's kind of like therapy in a way, and it's hard. It's not like I'm playing a different character, I'm playing myself, so I'm kind of living through what's going on in my life and kind of letting it all out again.
Family tensions reached their height in early 2005 with rumors of a strained marriage between Dina and Michael.
My wife and I are not separated. We're not divorced. We're not going to get divorced.
But they did divorce, with Dina filing papers in January of 2005 after more than 20 years of marriage. And on August 17, 2007, the divorce was finalized. But through all the turmoil, there is one thing that remains constant: Dina and Michael's love for their little girl.
Lindsay?
Yeah.
Super intelligent. Too big a heart at times. She's very, very protective. She's more wise beyond her years, really wise beyond her years, and a wonderful daughter. She's handled herself in such an appropriate way and had to grow up so quickly.
Lindsay and I are very close, forever. We just want to concentrate and focus on the positive. She's really, I'm so proud of her. What is it that you really want?
There's a lot of things, but you never really get everything that you want. I have everything that I want right now. I'd like a little bit more of a conclusion with my family, my parents, just for their sake, but I'm okay. I'm a tough little cookie.
And as little sister Allie paves her own way in Hollywood, will the Lohan legacy continue?
Do you want to follow in her footsteps and be as successful as her someday?
I want to. Hopefully I do.
So cute. Mom, you're going to have another starlet on your hands.
Oh, goodness. That's, you know, I just want them to do what they're happy doing. And pretty much she aspires to be what Lindsay is.
God knows what she's going to be like, and they're going to write about her. They better be nice. You better be nice to my sister. She's a good girl.
Now coming up, Lindsay hits rock bottom. But were there signs of trouble? We examine her accidents, injuries, and legal run-ins to find out if they were just a prelude of what was to come. And later, passed out, drunk driving, where Lindsay partied before making headlines, and why she feels she grew up a little too fast. That's all next on Celebrity Exposé. That is the path of destruction Lindsay left after her car accident back in 2005. Now, since then, she's been admitted to rehab 3 times, had numerous run-ins with the law, all while being pursued by the paparazzi. But are these incidents just a series of warning signs for Lindsay Lohan?
Ms. Lohan was driving westbound on Sunset Boulevard when she lost control of her vehicle.
Stop it! Get my car!
Okay. Are you okay?
Lindsay's early morning crash on May the 26th was just one of the latest trouble signs for the young star. In January, Lindsay posed for photogs before a report surfaced that she had passed out drunk at Prince's post-Golden Globe bash in Beverly Hills.
Don't try and get inside my
No. Lindsay checked in here to Wonderland Center around 2:30 yesterday, wearing black tights, a leather jacket, and holding a Jamba Juice in her hand. A slightly younger Lindsay had earlier denied any use of drugs in November of '04.
They write that I'm like going to like doing drugs and stuff. That's stupid. I know I don't do that. I have a sister, I have a family. I know that from personal family experiences, seeing other people go through that. I know better than that.
All the deception in the lives have just compounded, and they're snowballing, and this was inevitable.
Lindsay's formerly estranged father, Michael Lohan, responded to her rash behavior and believed her friends were to blame.
It just really bothers me that too many people are around Lindsay because of what they can get from her instead of Lindsay herself and caring about her. She's not just a goose that laid the golden egg. She's a child, a human being. And people just have the wrong motives and intentions, and I'm just tired of it.
Even before Lindsay's first rehab assignment in Wonderland, troubles began to arise. In October of 2004, she was hospitalized for exhaustion while on the set of her film, Herbie, Fully Loaded.
I was tired. I was having a bunch of asthma attacks that led up to that. And there was just, I was going through a time when I was just overscheduling myself and not taking the time for myself. And instead of resting sometimes, I would want to go out and hang out with my friends and go to a club, which probably wasn't the best thing to do.
More accidents were to follow as Lindsay was treated for a sprained ankle, an asthma attack, stitches in her leg, and a sliced finger that she showed us in April of 2006.
I dropped a glass on it last night, and it slit my whole finger.
Now, if all that wasn't enough, summer of '06 became the stage for Lindsay's shocking knife photos. The troubling pics were taken at a house party months before her first trip to rehab. They show a glazed-looking Lohan with a knife to her chest while she holds another in her mouth. In July of 2006, Lindsay was hospitalized yet again for a bout with heat exhaustion while on the set of Georgia Rule. The movie's producer sent Lohan a scornful letter reprimanding her behavior.
What is your feeling on Lindsay receiving a letter like that from a studio chief?
Well, the wording was ridiculous.
I think we need to understand that when a young person doesn't have structure and a value-based foundation, and you overlay that with celebrity from 12 years old, that's hard. It's very hard, and we have to be understanding.
There have also been rumors of an eating disorder, but Lindsay was quick to squash those inaccuracies.
I'm growing up. I'm changing. I'm learning about eating healthier and working out. Like everything changes.
Healthy eats were not on the mind of Lindsay and company while being accompanied by the paparazzi during an early morning fast food pit stop.
My friend and I were on our way to set, and we got up, and I was like, let's just go get Wendy's. And ironically, the paparazzi's there, so I was like, great, perfect, they'll know that I eat. I'm like throwing fries in my face.
And where there are rumors, you can bet there are paparazzi, as in the case of Lindsay's March 2007 run-in with this New York photographer. Whoa, 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 whoa.